Hello my lovelies, welcome to today's video, which is a super exciting one because today's video is actually sponsored by Your Skincare. Now if you have not heard of them before, they are a completely personalized skincare brand and they were kind enough to send some products over for me to try out and share my thoughts and opinions with you guys. I do just want to note that even though it's a sponsored video, all of the thoughts and opinions are completely honest, they are my own. But yeah, without any further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so to start, we're gonna go over the brand a little bit, just in case you haven't heard of them. And I also want to touch on kind of like the process of getting everything going. So like I said before, they are a completely personalized skincare brand, which I absolutely love the thought of personalized skincare. As someone who struggles with skincare, to have everything personalized for me, it just sounds so like effortless. Like I don't even have to put the thought into it, which I love. And they actually have you start by going to their website, which I will have linked in the description below if you're interested. And they have you take a quiz to kind of go over your skin type concerns. It also takes things like age and environment and stress level into account, which are also very important for your skin. And they come up with this little profile for you using artificial intelligence to craft a very simple, easy skincare routine to help you target all of those issues. Now I was a little wary that going online and taking a quiz was going to be able to kind of pinpoint the issues with my skin. But when I actually read through the little, it gives you like a little profile, it fit my skin like to a T almost. So I was very pleasantly surprised by that. And I also love they're very transparent with the ingredients they're going to be putting in your products. In your profile, they give you a little breakdown, so I'm going to share that with you guys. For example, for anti-acne, which is one of the main things I wanted to focus on, I have vitamin A and salicylic acid to help with brightening. I have rosehip oil, strengthening my skin and also enlarged pores. I have vitamin B3, seaweed for anti-redness, and also chamomile for balancing and skin hydration and softness. So I love that they kind of break it down for you, let you know that they are targeting the specific things that you want to work on, and that they're also very transparent in like what they're using. It's also worth noting that they use clean ingredients only, no weird fillers, paraben free, toxin free. They are also cruelty free, which is very important, and all of the products are made in the USA. Okay, so like I said a little bit before, Your is a very effortless skincare routine. Most of their routines are only 4 steps. That includes day and night. But one of the things that I love particularly about this, where they give you a whole routine, is that it really takes out like the guesswork and the worry of, am I going to be using products that don't mix well together, or are these ingredients going to upset my skin? And so obviously the worry factor of mixing things that shouldn't be is completely gone, because they're formulating everything to work the very best it can for you. And then actually Your is really great because during your first 3 months, they will reformulate your products for you if you're having any issues. For example, I had some issues, I reached out, they had me tell them kind of the issues I was having, they had me send a couple pictures that they could provide to their lab, and then they reformulated a few products for me. I'll talk a little bit about that later, but it's really nice to have that peace of mind that, you know, this is formulated for me, but in the event it doesn't work out, they're more than happy. In fact, they're like committed to make sure you love what you're using. They want you to be happy, and I've had absolutely great, all my experience with their customer service has been great. So you don't have to worry that you're gonna buy these products and they're not gonna work and then you're gonna be stuck with them, because they really do want you to love what you're using. I'm going to go ahead and talk about price really quickly. Obviously it's a personalized skincare, which means it's going to be more pricey because they are not mass manufacturing it. They do offer a couple payment options though. The products they send are full size, designed to last for 3   so they give you the option of paying either a one-time fee of $180, or you can split it up over 3 months and pay $65. Yeah, $65 a month. I think it's great that they offer those options, just because not everyone might be able to pay all of it up front, because it is a little bit more. Skincare is something that I think if you have the extra money to spend on, it's a good thing to splurge a little on, because you are going to get those better products, you're going to get the better ingredients. Not to say you can't find good affordable skincare, but if you have the money, I do think it's a good investment. Now, the products they send you are, I think I said full size, designed to last 3 months. I was a little skeptical that they would last that long, but as I'm using them, I do think it's actually going to be about 3 months, which is great, because then you kind of have an idea of when to reorder. And another really great thing actually is that, say you use all of a serum, or you're getting really low on a serum before anything else, you can actually contact and they'll just send off like just one product, so that you are not running out of your routine, if that makes sense. So you don't have to pay for it, they'll just send it out to you. I'm not sure if there's a limit on that, but it's great that they send those off, so that you're not like running out of a serum and then you don't want to reorder and you have to wait a month or something before you got another one, if that makes sense. I want to talk about the actual packaging of the products really quick. First of all, they came in this box, which is absolutely gorgeous. I love the reflective logo on it. I love the mint color. It's also very sturdy and thick, and it has a nice magnetic close on it. Like, I'm gonna keep this box and do something with it because I love it that much. And then inside they have your actual products. So I have I'm gonna show you them a little bit, but I'll walk you through them more detailed later. So we have a cleanser, a daytime moisturizer, a nighttime moisturizer, and then my serum. Now, the packaging of the actual products, most of them are in plastic. These serums do come in little dropper bottles that are made out of glass. The rest of them are plastic. The nighttime moisturizer comes in a little pot. The daytime moisturizer comes in a pump, which I do like. I feel like it's a little bit more cleanly, maybe is the word, than like the pot where you have to scoop it out. But the actual little tube on it is not very long, so for the most part I've been having to tap it out rather than squirt it. So that could use a little bit of tweaking there. And then the cleanser is in a squeezy tube, which again, not a big deal, just a packaging thing. I would much prefer to have it in like a pump or in a little flip top, just because when you're washing your face, having to twist the cap on and off is a little bit of a pain. But I do like the actual products, so the packaging is just my opinions. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on and talk about my actual experience. Okay, so when I initially started, I was a little bit nervous, because whenever I start a new skincare routine, my skin freaks out. It doesn't matter what it is, even if my skin ends up liking it in the end, the first initial change is pretty rough for me. So when I first started using these products, for the first couple days it was actually going really well. My skin was feeling great. And then about maybe a week to a week and a half in, I started getting a lot of clogged pores, a lot of breakouts kind of around my nose mouth area, and I was getting a lot of dryness on my cheeks. So like I mentioned earlier, I went ahead and reached out to I just sent them an email, said, you know, I'm having these problems. I'm wondering if maybe we should reformulate. I wasn't sure, because sometimes with skincare you need a little bit of an adjustment period. So I was like, I don't know if we should just go ahead and reformulate or what. And they were super responsive. She reached back out to me and said, you know, I'm sorry, your skin's having a rough time. Let's go ahead and try and reformulate and see if that works. And she had me send over a few pictures of my problem areas to provide to their lab. And they reformulated super fast and shipped it out super fast. I got it within a couple days maybe of sending my email. So very responsive. And what they did was they changed 2 of my products. They gave me a different night cream because they thought that it was probably a little bit too heavy, and that was probably what was causing most of my, you know, my clogging pores, my breakouts. And then they provided me with a daytime serum to help me with that hydration. And since changing, I have had much better results. Things started to clear up. My skin is feeling really great now. I want to go ahead and show you guys some before and after pictures. So I will zoom this out a little bit so I can put them up on the screen. So in my before pictures, you can probably tell that my skin is very unhappy. A lot of breakouts, a lot of redness. It just looks kind of dull and just not great overall. And then in the after pictures, you can see that I have a much more even complexion overall, significantly less breakouts. Even my redness, I still have a little bit, as you can see. That's just my skin. It's very sensitive, but much, well, not much less, but reduced redness and just brighter, more even, and actually a better texture overall. Okay, so I quickly want to walk you guys through my daily routines for my skincare. Like I said earlier, they are super simple, super easy. Most of them are only 4 steps, and that is split between day and night. I did have to have that extra serum added due to my issues I was having, but it's still super simple. They do provide you with a little instruction card in your box that breaks down both your daytime routine and your nighttime routine separately. So I'm going to walk you guys through what I do on a daily basis. So in the morning when I wake up, I wash my face with my cleanser with warm water, and the cleanser is actually designed to be exfoliating as well. It has worked pretty well for me. I was a little worried because I do tend to get quite a bit of buildup, especially around my nose area, but it has actually done a great job at keeping that maintained. Yeah, anyways, it's been working great. So I start with the cleanser and then I dry off my face. I do leave it a little bit damp because they recommend doing that for the serums. There was one day when I did not leave it damp or actually it was night for my nighttime one, and the serum didn't apply as well. I think for the most part it just helps them spread better. That's just my personal experience from what I noticed, but I do use them with my face slightly damp because it works better for me. Then once I have washed my face in the morning, I apply my hydration serum. That's just to give me that extra boost of hydration that my skin needed. And I just get that really nice and pressed into the skin. And then I go in with my daytime cream, which has SPF in it. It's SPF 30, which is super important. I actually don't always wear SPF, or I didn't always used to. And in my little skin profile, they told me it's super important. You need to always wear SPF. So we're all going to be wearing SPF now because it's just built into the day cream. This is nice and light. It's not too heavy, but it does leave me really nice and hydrated, especially in conjunction with the serum. That is actually all I have on my skin right now is those products. You can see it leaves me with this really nice, just kind of healthy glow, but it also leaves, it doesn't at the moment because it's all kind of sunk in, but if you were to apply makeup right after, it does leave a nice, really even, a little bit tacky depending on how long you let it set, base for makeup, which is great. And then at nighttime, if I wear makeup, go ahead and remove that. And then we again start with the cleanser. And then again, I leave the skin slightly damp to apply the serum. This is my nighttime serum, which I believe, based on the ingredients, helps with the redness, with the acne, with the pores. And then again, I get that really nice and pressed into my skin, and then I apply my night cream. So you can see it's really super simple. There's no like 8-step skincare to get everything taken care of. It's just a couple products that are really effective and work really well. Okay, so final thoughts. All in all, it has been a really great experience for me. The products have been working really well. Other than that first couple of weeks where my skin was not happy, after the reformulation, it has been great. Just the look of my skin overall is better. It's much brighter, it's more even, the texture is better. I'm having significantly less breakouts. The products themselves have worked wonders for me. I'm also very impressed with the brand. The customer service was great. They were super responsive and helpful. which is really great. I think it's important, especially for a personalized skincare brand, for them to be accessible for you to reach out to with issues or with questions. I also love the transparency, like I said, with the ingredients, that they're using clean ingredients and that they're cruelty-free. I think both of those are super important. I also like that they specifically tell you that they are targeting your concerns, because sometimes you buy something and you're like, I'm not really sure what it does. And this way you know exactly what you're working on, so you have those goals that you can work towards. And then of course just the ease of it all, to go online and take that quick quiz, and then you get a super simple, effective skincare routine. You don't have to worry about a giant 10-step skincare routine, because everything you need is in those couple of products. And yeah, it's just been really great for me. I would definitely recommend trying them out. Even if you're maybe not sure about purchasing, I would recommend going and taking that skincare quiz. I will have the link to their website in the description down below. I will also pop it up on the screen if you would prefer to type it in yourself for some reason. But yeah, you should all go and take that quiz. And I hope that you purchase if you're able to, so that you can have a personalized, simple, effective skincare routine that makes you feel confident in your own skin, because I think that's really the most important thing, is to feel confident and happy with yourself. So yeah, that is going to be it for this one. I think that's everything I wanted to talk about. I wanted to say thank you again to Your for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate them sending the products over for me to try out for you guys, and they have worked very well for me, so I highly appreciate that. And yeah, that's it for this one. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell before you go, and I will see you guys all in my next one.